Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here to create another layout. And today I grabbed a page kit that I put together months and months ago. I have to say though, I did add some stuff to it. I added some viewfinders, some labels, some flares that I made, and some big arrows. And then I also cut out my title already from our tiny stickers. This is what I'm going to use for the background. I love these papers. These are from Simple Stories Cabin Fever. Let's see if there's a year on that. 2017. So a few years old. High time to use them. I love this background paper. Oh, love it. Love, love, love. Okay. I'm going to use this as the background. And then I have one photo. And I just want to talk about our love of hiking. That is, as a family, it's probably what we love the most to do. And I just found this just laying there on the side of my desk. And I'm going to use that as my journaling. As a family, it's probably our favorite thing to do together. So I definitely want to I've done tons of layouts on hiking, but I don't think I've ever said that that's our favorite thing to do. It's not always easy. Like when we did Mount Washington, it wasn't an easy hike. We absolutely loved it. The second time we did it, it was a 9-hour hike up and down the mountain, 9.5 hours, something like that. It was insane. It only took us 4 hours to go up, but 5.5 hours to go down because I injured my knee. So that was fun. Now this was of this summer. And, ooh, is this ever pretty? I didn't see that. Okay. I might just use this as my journaling instead of our grid paper because it does have this little thing right there. Or I had seen this and I thought it'd be fun to use those. So I might use this instead and then use our grid paper. Just because, oh, they're so pretty. So pretty. Okay. Yeah, I like the mountain here. I mean, there's a mountain here, but it's horizontal. It's not vertical. Okay, let's cut this apart. I like the mountain, so let's cut that. I want to use that. I need to change the batteries in this thing. The only time I think about it is when I'm actually doing a layout, and then I forget about it. And then when I think about it again is when I'm actually doing a layout again. So I need to put myself a little reminder to change. That would actually work though, that one there. Okay, because it's the same height. It's not the same width, but that's okay. So let's, oh, I didn't cut that very well. I really need to put the light in there. Okay, I'll just have to trim it. So that was this summer, at the very beginning of summer. I can't believe it's September. I'm so sad. I don't want winter to get here. So today is September 1st. I'm doing this for tomorrow. I'm going to be at work tomorrow. See, this is the same height, but this is a little shorter. So I might have to remat this or make this a little smaller. We shall see. Let me see. I know I want to put that on one side and then this on the other. Maybe I can mat the whole thing on some paper. Let me see. Kind of like this. It's not too busy. Let's make this 5 inches, maybe? 5 inches, yeah. 5.5, and then I can always cut it down. 5.5. So this was at the very beginning of the summer. It was in July. We went to Mount Carlton, and this was Mount Bailey. So maybe I can put Mount Bailey right there. I was thinking I could put our title right on this and put favorite hobby. I've already cut all that out for that. Maybe I could do kind of a top and a bottom with this. I haven't done that in a while, where I do kind of a top and a bottom strip, but they're not straight. They go from like a wide to thin, and then on the bottom I'll do the opposite. So it'll be small on this side and wide on the other. So like that. Kind of frames the layout really nicely. I like that. I want to put something here. I might make it just a little bit smaller. We'll see. I kind of like this as a border. We'll see. I don't know if it's enough contrast, but I want to put favorite hobby on this. I have one more paper, which I don't think I'm going to use unless I mounted this. I could mount, I don't think it'll show. It's too busy. I don't think I want to do red. Don't think I want to introduce, I mean, there's a little bit of red everywhere, so I could, unless I put the whole thing on there like that. That might be okay. And then it'll make it pop off of this. Okay, before I glue it down, I'm just gonna eyeball it, and then I can see it on the layout. Because if I glue those little 4x4 on that, I won't be able to take it off for sure. It'll be committed, and I'm not sure I want to commit yet. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see. I could measure right, but that's too much work. I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to make it maybe a little bigger, and then I can always cut down. Okay, let's see how I like that. Maybe I should have made it a little bigger. That's okay, because I can cut this down a little bit. There. Won't even be able to tell. I just want a little bit of the red in between everything. Just like that. Not sure if I like that. Let me see. Let me see. Bring this down a little bit. Okay, we can move this out of the way. Yeah, kind of like that. And then my title is going to be in a weird, well, not a weird place, but just a different place. It'll be right here with an embellishment cluster. I kind of like this big flower, but whew, it's big. That's what I find. A lot of the embellishments are just so huge. Like you almost have to build your whole layout around that cluster. You know, you have to make sure that you leave enough room for that cluster. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure. So if I have a cluster here, which is going to have my title, I didn't know if I wanted green flares or brown flares, so I got both out. So adventure, family, and what is the third? Got 3 arrows cut out. And hike. So hike is definitely appropriate. Okay, I need to cut these in half so I can use them somewhere else, like everything on there. Let me see. Do I want to put something with my embellishment clusters? Okay, you know what? There's too many moving parts right now. We gotta start gluing stuff down. So I'm going to just commit with this. It's good. There's, you know, quite a few different colors on here, so it works. I just don't know if I want to cut these all the same height. I'm not sure if I like this whole dip. Okay, I should have decided that before. So let's measure this puppy. So 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 3/4. Okay. I'm going to cut the top part because I don't want to cut that little flower thing, the embellishment. Let's check. It's a little shorter than that. And we'll cut that off. Hopefully it's going to be close now. Just a smidgen. There, that should be perfect or close enough. And then this one too. This one I'll cut the bottom because I don't want to cut the mountains. So I don't want to cut too much. There we go. That was easier. Okay, now I think I'll like that a whole lot better than having the different size of different height. I didn't like that. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let me see. Just like that. Okay. Okay. Still looks a little different. Let me just try to fix it. So it's all equal. I think it's just the way I glued them. There, much better. Now we're just gonna have to cut the top off because it's not as wide. Yeah. I like that much more. Now, do I want to cut this down a little bit? Or do I want to leave? I kind of like that plaid though. I kind of like that plaid. Let's just, I'm going to glue it right in the center, and then if I find that it's too big, I can always cut it down. So I'm going to center that. And then let's glue these down. I'm just wondering, you know, I kind of like that. Okay, let's move this over. And then we can glue that down. I want to glue the top and bottom first. Then I know how much room to make it so that it's top and bottom centered. I'm putting my glue right in the center, so if I want to stick some embellishments underneath, I still have room. While I'm gluing everything down, I just want to remind you that Scrapathon 6 just started today. And so we're going to make 30 layouts in 30 days. And the format changed this year. So instead of having 30 videos that are voiced over, I'm doing the 10-10-10 method. 10 videos are going to be real time. So I talk through my layout through the whole thing. Then 10 videos are going to have real time while I'm working on whatever prompt or challenge. And then 10 videos are going to have, 10 videos are going to, oh, I kind of like that right there. 10 videos are going to be voiced overs. So it's going to be quite a few hours of videos. I don't know if I want to do the brown. Yeah, I think so, because this is, I'm not sure. Okay. Do I want to do an embellishment cluster with here? Or do I want to do just, because it's kind of got a spot there. And it fits perfect. It's like I planned it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put it right there. I mean, the band right there is basically the size of the letters. So I couldn't have planned that any better. Okay, so I'm going to have an embellishment cluster here. I have, oh, this is stuck on there. Okay. I have some of these that I can, like that little tree, I can maybe stick it right in there and then finish off my embellishment cluster. I have this that I can put in another embellishment cluster. Finish that off. I know I have one here. I was thinking of maybe one over here, right? So one here, and then I don't want to put one up there because it's equal with this one. Or, no, I think I want it there. And And the third one, unless I move this up the hill a little bit, I can move this up the hill. It's like we're halfway up the mountain. Okay, and then one here. It's just going to make it easier for me to find a third area to do my embellishment cluster. I was thinking of maybe using this, right? I don't know. Sometimes I like to put that kind of stuff on my journaling block. Just to kind of tie it in. I'm thinking that the thing for this has to be a solid, and it'll really ground the layout. How about, like, if I cut a little piece of that, like 1/4 inch, on the top and the bottom. There. Let's see how that goes. A lot of times I'll use washi tape, but cardstock works just as well. Oh, and that reminds me, I saw this right here, and it's a little wood grain. This is what our release is going to be this week for our digital files. It's going to be little wood grain embellishments. So my son is working on that right now. He finished the first draft of it, I guess. I gotta, as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna print it off, because for some reason, I need to print it off, kind of have it in my hands, kind of feel it, and then go, okay, well, we need to change this. And if he has time, he's going to do some more viewfinders with a different texture. But I don't know if he'll have time to do both this week. Because I don't know if the wood grain, let me know if, I mean, I told him I was going to get him to do the wood grain, to do it in the different colors, like to match all our collections and stuff. But I don't know if that will look good. So the jury is still out on that one. So I'm not sure if we're gonna do that or not. Did I cut that off? Yes. Okay. Cut another little piece here. I'm gonna put that on that side. And then I think I'll put one at the very top over here. And I'll put the label going this way. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to go with brown. It stands out a little bit more. Now, favorite hobby. I'm wondering, I think I'm going to go about this far. BBOH and then favorite. Yeah, I think I'm going to go right to there. Let's try it. Might not be exactly centered, but I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna be super upset if it's not like perfect. Okay, and then I'll have a little bit of room for the journaling. I just basically have to find about hike. Put that right there. Okay, so this is our tiny letters in green. Favorite hobby? I just thought it went really well with this. Green and turquoise. I mean, they're pretty close to each other, so I could have went with turquoise letter, but then it wouldn't have stood out like that. And this is the black text. I'll put that down because it always takes me a few minutes. One thing that it's done, it makes me think of my title ahead of time so that I can cut my letters ahead of time and have them all ready. Do I have the sheet here somewhere where I cut this from? I got so many papers going on here. Oh, I want to try and fit some of those in there too. So let me put those to the side so I can try to use that. So this is the letters that I used today. Favorite hobby. Okay. And I'm just writing my words backwards because then I can kind of decide where I want it to end. The only problem with that is to remember how the word is spelled. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll take a little piece of paper and I'll write the word out. And then that way I know I'm putting it down correctly. An R. I'm going to spell it the American way. I don't know. Even in school, I was a little rebel because they were like, no, that's not correct. And I'd be like, that is a correct way to spell it. Maybe not in Canada, but it's not wrong. I just find it so long. That's why I don't like to put the U in it. It makes the words so much longer. So I like it without the U's. And color also, like there's so many words that when you put the U, it just makes the word so much longer. Okay. Favorite. Hobby. Okay, so now I'm going to start gluing these embellishment clusters down. And once I have that down, then I'm going to bring in my stickers and see what else I can add to those and make my embellishment clusters even fuller. Okay, I am almost out of glue dots, so I better, oh well, I'm gonna go look in my stuff because I might have extras, because this is the kind of stuff that I did buy extras way back. So now maybe I'll benefit from that and I won't have to buy any. So I'm going to put the hike there for now. I might have to move it because if I'm going to add some more embellishments from the sticker sheet, I might have to move stuff a little bit to get everything to fit. Another flare badge. Okay. So a little update on the store, because a lot of people asked me if I would do like physical products. I'm thinking it'll be the second week of October that the first launch will be. There's going to be limited quantities, and the reason I like digital is that it saves on shipping, right? And then if 1 week, you know, you want to spend $5, you can spend $5. You can get just a few digital files every week and build your collection that way. That's what I like about digital, but I understand not everybody has printers and all that, so we will give it a try for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna get this. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna keep that because I just remembered, because that's a brad, so I'd rather use a sticker. See if I can stick it under there so it's not so tall. Yeah. Let me try something. Let's experiment here. I find the tree is a little too tall. I'm going to cut it down. And then cut it down. Oh, look at that. It looks like it was meant, like I just got to cut that little white spot right there, because then it goes into the tree. Oh. Okay, look, I made a new tree. It was just too tall, but I didn't want to get rid of the tree trunk. Okay, let's move this word here. Okay, I can still put it back. It's just, it was giving me issues. I'll put it up here, family. Okay, now let's see what else I can. I love these little flower things, whatever they are. I just don't know if I'll have the room for it. They're kind of big. Let's put these back. Let's see. I have family hike. So I have words. I don't need any more words. There's that big word, adventure. I love camping, explore. I like that. I don't know where I could put it though. Is the tree the only thing? Oh, I like this trail head. Kind of goes with mountains and stuff, right? So I'll put that there. Let's see if there's anything else I can sneak in there. I feel like I would have room here, but that would mean I'm gonna hide that awkward thing there. How about the bigger one? Let's try the bigger one. Oh, that's too big. The other one was a better size one. Okay. I don't know. I find with the flare badge, I find it's too much. So, you know what? I'll get to use those on other layouts. It's not a big deal. Let's try to put, I think I'm going to go with the white. That turquoise is just too different a color. So I'll go with the white. And put the other one here. And the last one. Maybe back here. And then a little adventure. Okay. See, this is way too big. So no. Silly. Even this one is kind of big. So now I'm just kind of looking at everything else I had in this page kit and seeing if I can get it to work. But, oops. I think I pretty much put everything that I could put on here. I think that just got stuck because it doesn't even coordinate with the colors. It's okay. I'll just put it back. Too bad I don't have those wood grain things done. I could have used that instead. Take a hike. I like that too. Okay, but I'm going to stop there. I can use these on other layouts. No problem at all. But that is going to complete this layout. And again, don't forget to check out my Scrapathon 6 class. It's on for 25% off sale right now. And also, if you've taken a class before, check your email or go to Scrapathon 6 or the Facebook group for Nicole Jones 91 classes to get an extra $5 off. So that's it. I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.